Guys, if anyone wants to know, I bought $200 mics for this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Epstein podcast, where we talk about Epstein and we talk about the files. We're here with
Sal.
We also have my brother, who's also going to talk a little bit about Epstein. Ryan, can you come down here? I want you to introduce yourself. Come here. All right, this is Ryan. He'll be back eventually to talk.
Hello. What's going on?
All right, leave. Epstein. Who was Epstein, guys?
Great guy. Honestly, did a lot for this country, you know.
I think he did a lot for Israel, but,
Hi, this is Patrick from the future. I want to let you know that there is significant evidence that Jeffrey Epstein had a lot of connections within the Israeli intelligence service, which is basically like the CIA, but for Israel, and Mossad and stuff like that. And yeah, some of those people were Robert Maxwell. He worked a lot with Israeli intelligence. Erd Book, who he'd met multiple times. He also tried to help with Epstein's conviction, and he's backed by the Israeli government. So,
why is there files against him? Here we go. Jeffrey Epstein, he touched kids. He trafficked, and he touched a lot of kids. The youngest was about 14. For the kids, the older women, I don't think it got too old. I don't think he was, getting with a granny. But do funny Epstein. No, look back and go funny Epstein. Right. Look up funny Epstein. No, look up funny Epstein. Jeffrey Edward Epstein, born January 20th, 1953. He died August 10th, 2019. Now, there is a lot of controversy surrounding it. Am I right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we'll get into that later, but it's pretty sus. He was a math teacher at a school? Guys, he was a math teacher at a school. He was at a children's university. How do you go from teacher to rich guy? K through 12. Can't get any worse than that, guys. Yeah, he lived in New York. He was born in New York City. He died in New York City. Cause of death? Suicide by hanging. Now, some people say he's dead. Some people say he's not dead. But there's a split decision between people who say he was killed and wasn't killed. Some people say that he hung himself. Some people say he was hung because he had so much black. A lot of people think it was a blackmail ring. And if you look at it, it's very blackmail ring-esque. There was cameras in every room. There was a lot of behaviors that, if was caught on video, could be used as blackmail.
Look at this. As we can see, his resting place is at Palm Beach, which could also be the dude Palm Beach Pete.
Yes, it could be Palm Beach Pete.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? So we're talking about Jeffrey Epstein, and this is Lil Clink.
Hello. What's going on, guys?
And we're talking about how we think Jeffrey Epstein is still alive, just as using a fake name, and he's living in Palm Beach, Florida right now, going by Palm Beach Pete. Yeah, then he claims he's not Jeffrey Epstein, but there's let's bring up some pictures of him.
Yeah, I'm pretty good friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Wait, you gotta go into the other one.
Which one?
Wait, like you just gotta go back and forth between Epstein and.
Oh.
Tell me that's. He just shaved the mustache, guys. Come on.
There was over 200 victims. So he was also incarcerated before. He was in prison in 2008 for 18 months. I don't know how he got away with all of that. But again, charged with sex trafficking in 2019. But his convictions were procuring with a child for prostitution and sex trafficking again in 2008. Her 14-year-old stepdaughter. Okay. Oh, we can't say that for our school project, but he was forcing a 14-year-old to do very naughty things that should not have been happening at that time. He had his own island, and that's pretty cool.
Palm Beach Pete. say Poppy's feet?
I mean, that's obviously Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Feet, let's be so real. Looks a little like Epstein.
Yeah, let's go back to the old picture. That Lil Clink's the next Big E. What do you want to say about that?
Okay, so I think he did this. Wait, why? Okay,
can't put that
He-
in my
he-
It's real.
this is as you guys may know, you know, he was a great guy, This is all goodbye.
Um, I can't defend that whatsoever. That was bad. Yeah, that's an extra protein sauce. So there's like Greek yogurt and stuff. Yeah, ain't that good? Alright, guys. So Jmail is a real website. It's quite literally all the Epstein files in one place. So it's like you could search by people who sent stuff. So like, look, you weren't that good. LOL, good riddance. No, you said this. This guy sent it to him after Epstein died, acting like he was gonna read it.
Well, he's not dead. He's Palm Beach Pete.
Oh, my mistake. My dearest Jeffrey, I don't know when you'll read this. I was so sad to read that you've been found unconscious in your cell. You already know what we're wearing. You already know. It had to happen. You know it had to happen. No, his motive? Are we talking about motive?
I don't know. I think this is
His
the
motive
question we have to
is he
answer.
liked to touch kids. He liked them young, bro. I don't. So, guys, here we have my cousin Bray. Say hello to the camera. So, Bray, what do you think about Jeffrey Epstein?
He's not a good man.
Okay. Do you know about some of the crimes he committed?
I do. Yeah.
What crimes do you think he committed?
Sexual assault to minors.
Yeah. Would you be astonished to know it was actually more crimes than that. He trafficked, he money laundered, he blackmailed. Do you know how many files are in the Epstein files?
I know it's a lot, but I never
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know why I asked you that.
Ghislaine Maxwell, who recruited them for administrative work and his El Brillo Way home. El Brillo Way home. Citing unusual behavior, they reported Epstein to the police. Police followed up, but closed the case file in 2004, having never discovered any illegal activities.
like.
Is that Epstein?
Yeah, we're gonna do some Epstein's Would You Rather. Would you rather 5 nights at Epstein's or 5 nights at Diddy's?
It's really putting me on the spot right there.
That's what I'm saying. Would you rather spend time with this
Handsome fella?
yeah, this handsome fella or P Diddy?
I mean, I'd want to visit his private island. So
I mean, like private island, private chefs. It's just, but on the back end. Well, you're gonna get it in the back, I should say.
that or from Diddy.
You get, well, I feel like wait, what did Diddy exactly do? Like, I know it was like rape and like minors, but I don't know what he did.
Epstein did Diddy things with minors. Diddy did Diddy things with adults. That's
Oh, okay. It's a lot of sympathy nowadays for people who commit crimes like this. Not necessarily these crimes, but also other crimes. Like I have seen people who's the guy who shot the CEO of the healthcare.
Oh, Luigi Mangione.
Yeah, Luigi Mangione. A lot of positive feedback from the people of just the United States about the crime. Some people are like, this is terrible because you're taking a life. Some people are like, this is amazing because he's such a pig. Personally, I think it was wrong that he was killed, but I think it's also wrong what he does in business. But that doesn't matter. Everyone can form their own opinions.
Oh, and we got Diddy.
So, like, obviously, this is AI. So again, see, these are some of the edits that we constantly see over and over again. Where it's like, or something like this. And it's like, it comes to a point where it's like, well, let's watch this first. Someone said, this shit on AI, I was recording. Always glamorizing stuff like this. Yeah, so again, the same thing. Yeah, well, we can also do some other pop culture stuff, like playing Five Nights at Epstein's. Epstein starts the Cam 11, use the camera and audio lures to keep Epstein far away from you. Make sure your camera is playing the sound next to the camera, because using audio lures too much will lead to the cameras breaking. To fix them, head to the control panel and restart the cameras like you just did. I didn't do anything. Epstein does not attack through the vents, so don't be bothered closing them. For this night, Epstein will appear at 2 a.m. on night 1.
Wait. Ah, Jeffrey's in here!
Let's see, counting or not counting gang violence. And it's like, what? Because don't get me wrong. Okay, let's break that. We gotta break that. Hold up, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in, right? So, okay, here's our synopsis / like breakdown, right? Wait, I got it. So it's like, on one hand, no matter if you agreed with Charlie Kirk and his values, he was a good person. He talked to a lot of people. He spread what he believed was right, and he didn't break any laws doing it. Correct? Everyone has their own opinion. That's great. You can hate him, you can love him, whatever, right? Epstein obviously did not save him. But this is glorifying him in a light of like, oh, he's good, like blah, 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 stuff like that. And he's obviously bad. And I will say, without a doubt, if you believe Epstein is a good person, you are disgusting. You are a terrible person.
Okay, so after this point, we start looking at like all the redacted folders. So it's like all the like highly classified documents, all like the crazy stuff. So just to give some context, we also don't show a lot of it because of obvious reasons. So
Yeah, these are like some crazy stuff.
I mean, that was another. This is where his crime is.
Yeah, and then these are like the floor plans.
This isn't.
That was a response to me.
Oh.
You spin my head right round when you go down,
Got the house with my swagger, hop in that window. I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my